So, some people are probably gonna be like, yo, why haven't you uploaded in a long time? Well, sorry, I was just busy with school, the year, family, personal projects, other game. Yeah, I should be paying more attention to my YouTube. Yeah, for people who even remotely care about my YouTube, it's been an incredibly long time. Uh, to be frank, I don't blame anybody for thinking I kind of forgot about YouTube, even though I daily use the app. But still, it is 100 completely my fault. Now, honestly, I'd highly recommend people to check out my Storyfire. The reason why I say that is because, well, that's where I upload more stuff. Not generally. If you're going to use Storyfire, I'd recommend to download the mobile version because you're not going to get as much access as the one on the web browser because for some reason they don't have the web stories on it. So basically, with Storyfire, I've been uploading some stuff. Now, granted, don't expect world-class grammar. That's something I have a major problem with. Yeah, so, But anyways, other than my terrible grammar aside, I actually would recommend if people check out my Storyfire. Another thing is that, there's kind of been a big reason why I've changed my name from Joshua Pacman to S Video, even though I should probably change it to something else that doesn't confuse the web search because it's getting stupidly ridiculous. I'm not sure, maybe S Video. Ugh. I'm gonna have to change their names to something so ridiculously long it's retarded. But I will say this. The reason why I'm rebranding is because I'm getting older. Now, for people who don't know, the character of Joshua Pacman has predated the creation of my YouTube channel. Now, no, it hasn't predated when I started watching YouTube. I think I started watching, or I started using the website somewhere around like 2010, 2011. Yeah, sounds about right. So I started using it somewhere around the 2010s or even 2009 for all I know. But Joshua himself, he was created around 2011 to 2012. Yes, he's that old. Yes, I've been using this character for a long time. And yes, for almost every single account up until now, I have started changing it to something else. Mainly because it would be really jarring. And it would still be really jarring. The name still sticks with me. Don't get me wrong. I'm still planning on keeping to use it. But still, I have to eventually change it at some point. And another thing is that when it comes to it, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to keep doing or actually being able to use YouTube at all. Mainly because with Storyfire, since you can just like write whatever you want on there at any time, and I find it easier to just do what I want to do without, needing to do any of this. Yeah, I kind of don't like that. Now, what I might do is ask some people, and hell, if people have, what I might do is set up a Discord for, like, auditions, like a new Discord that people can join in, for auditions and stuff. So that way, or, Discord for people to audition themselves and volunteer, or people who just want to talk to me, see what I'm gonna do next. But other than that, I don't plan, or my current plan now is maybe start using Twitch and maybe start using Storyfire more. I still have my Twitter, so yeah, please do not check what I've been liking. I'm serious. But on another note, what I'm probably gonna do with the channel is, if people really want me to, and I mean really, really want me to, then what I might do is set up a Discord for people to hang out, but for more specifically, people to volunteer themselves. Now, I know I'm repeating myself, but the reason why I'm saying this is because I find my Storyfire to have more compelling stuff. So, in case if people want to audition their voices to do some readings of some of my stuff on Storyfire, then that would actually be great, because I want this to have a consistent line of content. As if you want to see the stuff firsthand, go to my Storyfire. If you want to see it read in a way which personally I would want to have it at least be, then come here. Now, this is on the off chance I do end up making the Discord. And if people really want to, I only want people who are willing to volunteer. I don't even have a job yet, so that don't mean you can come in here and ask for pay. Only volunteers, because this is something I kind of just want to do for fun for now, up until a certain point. And generally, I want to see if people want to see my stuff on YouTube at least. You know, do audio readings. Now, if people want to do stuff like art, or even submit like a webcomic or even submit like a comic version of it, that I can probably have somebody that I can probably either edit myself or have somebody edit for me, then that would also be great. Because this channel, what's probably going to happen is I'm going to build it off of volunteers until I get better at doing my own forms of editing and stuff. Because once that's able to happen, then yeah. Because other than that, I don't plan on doing much. Now, if people comment a lot, because what I want to see is people put in the comments, yeah, I totally want to see this, or I get a lot of likes or whatever, then I might. But generally, that's probably not going to happen. Another thing, too, is that when it comes to it, generally, with what I have planned with my Storyfire, because right now, what I currently have is one of my first series, which is basically a parody comic off of multiple fanfics from the late 2000s and the 2010s, called the Marina Fanfic, which its main purpose is to be a complete other meme, and also to poke fun at those old types of fanfics. While for another one, it's something more serious. So, yeah. Other than that, I don't particularly plan on, or I don't particularly know what I'm going to do with Storyfire up until I finish my next issue of the series. Because basically with what I have now, I'm doing like multiple one-shots, which I'm going to then compile, which are called Mind. Which, another thing is, excuse the grammar mistakes. I haven't been writing for a long time, actually. So, if my grammar sucks, expect that. Another thing is, I'm still a teenager. I'm a freshman in high school, and I'm almost going to be 15. But, don't expect great grammar. So, I'm probably going to have some people help me if they have free time to do grammar checks. Because, oh god, grammar makes me cringe. But other than that, I might set up a Discord, put it in the comments if people want to audition, or do some extra stuff to help out the channel. Because other than that, I don't particularly expect much. I am honest about this. At most, I'm probably going to turn this into some sort of reading channel. Because there's going to be a certain point where I'm going to try and do my own animations, and then I want to start my own project on here. But chances are that's not going to be, or that's not going to happen right now. But if it does get reception, then I might do that. I might. Other than that, what I'd recommend is check out my Twitter, which now I've changed it, so completely ignore. My Twitter is at JPMS video. And also check out my Storyfire. I'm gonna try and link my Storyfire in the comments. I'm gonna try and link my Twitter, Storyfire, and I might do the Discord later in the comments below. So once I do that, it's gonna become a pinned comment. If people are even remotely interested with working with me and so on and so forth, then yeah. Another thing is unlike a certain other guy who's failed to make promises. No, I'm not going to turn this into a freaking job. Not until I do what I want to specifically do. Because for now, what this is going to remain as is something just for fun. Or something to post. Or whatever. But if people do enjoy it, if people do want to see more out of it, then yeah, that's fine. There's kind of a reason why I don't particularly want to do something serious, because if people are familiar with like some of the deeper parts of the animation community, something I would like to do is start animation and also continue my own writing and improving my grammar and, my grammar. But also, no, improve my writing skills more. So I want to do that. But I don't particularly consider myself that great of an artist, and also I'm still like getting a feel for this. If I had actually started using Storyfire way earlier, then I probably wouldn't have had to do this, and I probably wouldn't have bothered worrying about, or I probably won't have to specifically worry about people in the comments, so on and so forth. But since now Storyfire, to me at least, seems somewhat doable, then yeah. Now, generally, if you want to have it where I'm more active, I'm somewhat active on Twitter. And also, check out my Storyfire. But other than that, I realistically do not plan on doing much with this channel. Not that it's dead, not that I'm gonna stop using YouTube or stop uploading. But unless if I can get something like a whole brand new setup just to make videos with, which is highly unlikely, by the way, especially considering how the year went, no, that's a big no for me. So chances are I'm probably gonna either do some live streams on my phone with Twitch and do some more stuff on Storyfire and stay active on Twitter. Other than that, don't expect much out of my YouTube. If you want to unsubscribe, that is completely okay, and I can completely understand. But I would at least suggest people to check out my Twitter and Twitch and Storyfire. Now, another thing is if people actually do check out my Twitch, they're probably going to see some version of Joshua Pacman on there. There's a quick reason for that. It's actually because I don't know how to change the name on mobile. I hate that you can't do that on mobile. It's really annoying. And I'm probably going to try and find a way to change it on mobile. If not, I'm going to have to just get out my ass and do it on computer. So, yeah. Another thing, too, is that I generally am not going to be... another thing I also want to specifically do is maybe start some commentary stuff. Sadly, that's not gonna happen. Why? Because I don't know any place where I could just specifically, or I don't know software that I can specifically record. And either way, it wouldn't matter that much, because what I probably want to do is either have it where there's at least something people can look at, or something where, like, pick a character or my own avatar, and at least make it look somewhat good. But from what I have, it's not much, actually. But chances are, I might start doing commentary. But first, I'm gonna have to get my situation with school first. And then, depending on what I feel like, I might start doing some form of commentary on stuff I want to talk about during the winter. But other than that, I personally don't plan on doing much with this. Although, for people who have checked out my unboxing, yep. Another thing is that people, any way I can get Mad Catz and Mad Catz parts. So, not to just pad out the video, I quickly want to mention this because I actually want people to help me on this. One of my biggest issues is that for people who have seen my new arcade stick unboxing, something I wanted to try and do is change out the art. And for people who know, the arcade stick is basically a clone of the Mad Catz TE2. So I'm trying to get a brand new bezel and also some plexiglass. Because chances are, since it's a clone, it's probably going to fit in it too. In fact, for people who have seen the unboxing, might have seen the holes themselves and how they look, and how it looks like it could probably fit some TE2 screws in it. Genuinely, I want to see if there's somebody who can either give me, or I genuinely want to see if somebody's willing to tell me where I can get either replica or original frames, because it's getting really annoying. Generally, another thing is I don't own a 3D printer. I've seen a video of somebody make custom frames using a 3D printer. And unless if you have a big 3D printer, or you have one in general, then chances are, for me at least, I'm shit out of luck, and I'm gonna have to commission somebody to make the 3D prints, which really sucks for me. Yeah, that's actually my biggest problem with the arcade stick. I might do a separate video later about the arcade stick, probably during the weekend, because tomorrow is my birthday. Yay. Another thing is that, I've gotten some new stuff. Another thing is that I've gotten some new stuff, but chances are what I'm probably going to do is either tomorrow or during the weekend, I'm probably going to do 2 videos. The weekend that I definitely want to try and do is do a video about my thoughts on the PXN arcade stick. Because there's some things that I really like, and some things I am absolutely annoyed by, which are either because of the arcade stick itself or something completely different that doesn't revolve around the arcade stick. And then, who knows, depending on what I get tomorrow for my birthday, which, by the way, for who's ever watching this video, it's probably going to be out of date. Actually, I'm probably going to try and delete this video anyways, so that way, yeah. But depending on what I get tomorrow, I'm probably going to do a mass unboxing video. Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, see you guys later. This is this video. Bye-bye. Unsubscribe, like, dislike, subscribe, comment, whatever. No, but seriously, I want to see comments about the Storyfire thing, because I actually want to know if anybody's even remotely interested. Plus, it would be nice to have some crossover between Storyfire and YouTube. For a good reason.